So we are coming to the closing session, almost like a last lecture. So it may not be continuous, complete 1 hour. I think we will quickly only we will wrap up. Then we will go for the next feedback session. We will we will give a chance to speak, and then accordingly we can give our thing. Then our closing session will start. That is the plan. So before going to this lecture, I think one important thing is already everything we are uploading. Actually, I think we are following the drive. So drive will contain all the materials, whatever is there we are presenting, and it also contains, some of you are asking like a video lectures also. That all videos actually, it is like a open now, is YouTube lectures actually. In that we have the WhatsApp group, right? In that WhatsApp group only we will post all those links actually. So anytime you can, anytime really you interested later, you feel some interest is there, you want to check again, it is available. We will provide that one. You can anytime you can see. All GAN course, previous ones there is, means now there is almost like systematic, now it is almost like everything like made like a systematic process, like a video recording, YouTube like a live this thing, and then they are all doing, but old I have doubt, but now all these things are available now. These links we will share anytime you can access, that is a very, sometime it may be useful for you, that just information, that I will WhatsApp group and we will make one that will continue, and YouTube whatever the drive that will continue, whatever the material is there. After some days like we will make everything clean and then we will keep there. So you can download and keep also, that is what we are discussing, you can keep download, but not immediately, just you give, will take some time. We will keep all those presentations already we are keeping, but any changes to those things we will make final, and then you can keep a, we will post in the group, you can download and you can keep everything as a record, that will be useful for you at some time. Okay. So just to come to the topic, this how we can use the social media information to the to understand this extreme events or analyzing or some modeling purpose. So just like a before this starting like a previous the last slide, I think where the Sridhar shows, right, one you are seeing two videos, right, like one is like there is a submergence, like a heavy flow in the roads, and then other one is like some heavy flood is like occurred. So that information is like a, where it is like that much fast came from to the, you can see the final source actually, we are now we can see, previously it is possible like that. So like that people also, it is not possible to take like that, and there is no option to share like that, right. Now within few hours actually, within the few hours only, even sometimes few minutes we can get wherever it is something is happening, right. Now how it is possible actually? Because of the, so that is the social media, we have a lot of, we can say the important, you can say data repository or source you can say. So to transmit the data or to, you see that same data, okay, that is for the communication purpose normally we will use. So the question is like that like all the last 9 days are we are saying like always some observed data you are saying, measurement you are saying, so many things you are saying, right. So many times there is so many, you can say the dots will be there, like where you can't get the observed data set actually. So for example flood inundation we are seeing, somebody asking like there is submerged inundation we are saying like how that validate like once it comes. Bhavan also doing from some other source, we are also doing from some other source, how to correct actually, or how to check those things. So how to verify, or like this many sources are available, right, social media, different platforms are there, you can see so much data is evolving, that is something is possible to make the data, and we can use as a some of the information which we can't get by conventional means, any measurement of the instruments or like that, can we use where we have the gap in modeling or validation or somewhere we are calibration, that is the point, main point. Okay. So just now I am saying like once again, like you saw something like a SARS one video, right, there is like a one you are seeing some water is there, up to how much depth approximately the water is there, that is just send the video, right, click that thing, but can you able to estimate some information that how much depth may be there water that particular point, particular time, can you tell or not? So how we can tell? Two things are there, three ways are there, right, in that water is there, some railing is there, right, and then the bus is you can say the going actually. So can you make with these three things, that is like a indirect information they are there, can you make it into some tangible information from that? That is like a axle, like you see exactly the tire, you see that thing up is coming there, that is like it will easily know that what is the normal this thing height, and that railing also there is a standard heights will be there, like railings, that will all give at from that video, suppose somebody posted or sometime given at that point of time, that particular place, that much is the water depth. That is like a, at least like a instead of having nothing, So we have some information, right, maybe plus or minus even 1 or 2 centimeters or even like 20 centimeters like that, but still it is a tangible valuable information which nowhere to something, nothing to something, that is what is the thing. So can we see that type of things where we can use. So it is like a, just like I said, like a, what are the normally we say marker means what is the thing, and then of course what are the data, and of course really how we can use simple, like a, of course we are not like other things extensive study, but we made a simple, one of our MTech student they are like shared that one, that aspect I will show you. But it is a lot of potential, like the simple to you can say means do that one, but of course like a lot of to see that one, but it is like a lot of background work has to be done to convert that into a just like a data to a tangible data, useful data actually, that is the only thing. So here it is like a marker means is like a some you can say the thing like a, they will have a lot of things like a platforms are there, right. So you can see the platforms like a, so many like a, now there is a Twitter and then Facebook or Instagram, right. So there are so many platforms like that, so many other may be there actually. So here most of these you can say platforms people will go on communicate. One is like a one-to-one communication may be there, or the public communication, like sometimes like a group can able to see. Sometimes everybody can see, like Twitter means like something, it means lot of times it is like a open, like anybody can see. Okay. So that type of platforms are there. So there that we can say the go on, we can say the providing the information from to these platforms. Can we connect that to the any of the extreme events, anything, but that too we will see for our topic, right. So this ideologic extremes. So ideologic extremes where this type of social media platform maybe really make something, anything like a droughts, but it is long term, but the post will be there, but okay, it will give some information. But more it is useful when they anything like a just now short right, that video flash floods, or something is event is occurring, somebody want like help, or something you need to do some real time forecasting, something you have to do real time, something has to be done, that time this type of things are will give the where other communication may fail, chance is there, right. All your instrumentation or those things may not work, or other things to connect to people other may fail actually, but there is a chance that this type of things may work actually, that is the place where we can able to use this as a other data source, additional you can say the reliable data source. Okay. So here this is the main thing, like the data will be like we will see one more slide actually more clear, like it will be form of simple like a test. Okay, possible, right. So like a so like a just like a photograph image. So this one we can able to use as a one, we can say the data, from that we can derive the information what we want. Suppose we want depth, you want like a area extent, you want to see the as a geographical information, those things we can derive, we will see how that be possible. So here mainly they will enhance the our you can say traditional data source, right. It is a complement. You may have traditionally so many data, like we are having all the last 8-9 days we are discussing, right, traditionally there, but these things a lot of they will complement actually, they will make you to more understand like more data where we are missing the things, links that where we can get this one. Okay. So here especially the you can say extreme events, like it is not only the event of course forecasting, like a management also, like that is where it is evaluating as important resource actually. So it is like of course we want data, that thing we will get, but it is not only that one, like a management, for example, so rescue operation they will carry out, right, during the flood yesterday only. So anything like it is always getting, right, like then you immediately they can make out the place where really the something is there, they can go on check like any post is coming from any place where they need help actually, that they can now geofence, right, then can see look for the all the possible things which are coming from that area only where somebody really help required actually. Okay. So actually that is what is the called actually the you can see nowadays like even government agencies, right. So they will not go for a conventional way like so they will go for the you can say the keep some you can say public handles actually, social media handles like that you can post there also. Okay. So they are saying that one is like a to make the help actually, that other people should not get panic, right, they will come for a government route like that thing, they will only inform to the respective people, they will come and handle, otherwise to know the something is happening, right, that they will go by this handles, that way it is possible. And of course the main thing is something, this is the important thing. So here unstructured crowdsourced means whenever we post means we will not bother any of the things, right, whatever for example test means test will make something like sometimes you see it contain lot of code will be there, right? You say like sometimes you will use code words, right? Not like even sometimes full test you will not use, right? So those need to be all unstructured actually. We need to have all the meanings for those things, and it is like crowdsourced coming from different levels. Like for example, one I am making like suppose you know something about floods means we will write one way. Normal conventional you can say public, right? They will write some different way, right? We need to bring into a common meaning of those things. So like they will make a complete text list of the things what the common people will use in a particular area, even local language also, for example, put them into equivalent words to relate to our subject. So what is meant by the, you can say that person is saying, and it is a flood, they may say different right, that thing like a value they say that they may see in feet, they may say, so they may say like it is coming up to the knee or like a water, they coming chest like that, they will say like a water levels. So the all things we need to convert into the things which are reliable for as a data set actually. So that is the actually the main thing actually. So this will be like a valuable information from here to here. This is the place where the lot of work is required. Either computer science person will do, or as a subject expert we can do. Lot of things can be done here. Like an area where really that can be useful as considered as useful data set. So here it is like that's what I am telling. So it is like a information is a pure text may be there. Okay. So that has to be converted into values, text to values. I told right now they will say like a water is this area so and so water is overflowing. This may be like this much depth they may say as a normal text. That we need to convert into value. And video clips, just now sir shown, right, that is exactly the best example. It will give a lot of, we can say, the information for us where we can use. We know the place, we know the, I can say the approximate depth, those things actually. And of course voice messages. This is like a little you can say different, even though we don't have anything also, like only voice we need to make, but also sometimes local language, there the conversion is there. Sometimes this is like a more, even nothing is there actually, only expression may be there. That has to like, of course it is not so easy, but it is not, we will not directly convert into any value, but still that will give a lot of things. Suppose even we can't have a time to make the zone test, right, we can, expression will tell so many things at that time. That will like some, it's especially for not for our maybe like a data conversion, those things like especially for disaster handling management, those things will be there. For them it is important, the expression they are keeping, something they are in the serious problem like that, they may come and rescue. That is a different thing. So here we need to convert that into something like a two things will be there here. Any like a four things, right, previously like a voice, video and text and those things, right. Four has to convert into the, for us like a important, we can say three informations for us. Okay, four we can say. What is that four information normally we are interested actually? So one is like a, especially the, they send main like our extreme events, main important thing is what actually? What is the important information we need as a, you are as a modeler or as a disaster manager actually, for example, so this thing, what information you are required? Huh? What is that one? Location. Location that like where that particular is originating, like maybe message or those things, that is very important. We need to, based on there all the things, we need to get that one, that where that is originated. X, Y and maybe the Z, like what is the, like I am saying, like other value, and T, time is also important. Event like that is called timestamp. So every message, that is the main thing what you have to know is everything as a timestamp will be there. Like a posted like images just now sir showed, right? Those things a timestamp will be there when that particular image is taken, or that thing they will mention actually. Or it is there, we can in the somebody we are posting, right, you see like message is forwarding, right, what time we are forwarded, right, same thing. That will help us when it is taken actually. That's all like a, we need to convert that into four things, X, Y, Z, T, and something like a, one more additional one is called, these are the location thing, right, location and time. Fourth one is like a, after this X, Y, Z, T, there is attributes, characteristics, like a flood means maybe which area it is flooded, what is the flood, we can say characteristic, like a high flood, very flood, so much area is there, like that they can go on writing the test, right, that we will take as a characteristics. So X, Y, Z, that is like a location information, and other is attributes. Then it become what information? Geospatial information. That's what we can take it to the platform, and there we can go and analyze. Then it will give to your models you want to, you can give, or you want disaster risk management you want to do, you can do anything you can do. So now you are getting, right, any media it is coming, social media thing. So first you do this one, convert them into the spatial domain, temporal domain and attribute information. Then start using for the, you can say the whatever the model, for example you are a modeler, you want to give model as a, give as a model data. Somebody disaster risk means you can give as per their requirement. Put in a geospatial domain. Then make it as a required information. Okay. So here we can make some these things like a from the text to this thing to geospatial. It's not a straightforward. We need to do some programming conversion. That is all like that's what itself is a one different you can say domain where we need to do conversion has to be done through programming languages. Like how we can done like for example you are saying text, what is the equivalent meaning of that one as a geospatial thing. Okay. Normally you take photo right at one place. So if you open the photo properties, what will be there? One of the property lat long will be there, like you will write like one suppose you are visiting Warangal, right, you go back after your place, you will get one email from Gmail, right, this is your this month your all the places you visited, how that is you are getting, there is every photo, there is a location will be there, that is the only thing it will catch that one. So wherever you take photo, it will be location will be stored, that is sent to the, since you are all storing in that Google Photos, right, everything stamp and accordingly it will keep in the positions. That all things it will not directly you are not saying, automatically system will take, okay, this person is posting from this plate, lat longitudes, that will take out. So that you have to write a code. So those all things we can make, and these are the two important things once again come into picture. NLP, natural language processing. So means whatever we tell, so what is the mean per computer and what is any valuable information, that thing all we will try to get that one. Okay. So converting into the whatever you tested to the what exactly the meaning, something like a useful for us. And of course our machine learning algorithms will train anybody come like a hundred. Now you see it's not so straightforward. For example, this room is there, I will get how many images actually, how many, suppose I ask like I send one you can say one WhatsApp message or what we can say, especially the Twitter, send messages means 30 I will get 30 or 40. So like that you like even one you can see this whole campus, thousands will be there, right. In that thousands we don't want all those things, they are all like you are discussing with your friend something, that's a different. But something is issue related to our topic actually, extreme event. So that is called actually filtration. Hundreds and thousands of you can say the charts will go and all things will there, you catch with the few important aspects. Then you will do that all these things. For that all these things are useful actually. Machine learning will train. Somebody say something like a flood, disaster, like that to go on test it there, you catch that particular whatever the you can say message only. Remaining all it will filter out. Okay. So here same like geoprocessing tools will be there, right, after we are getting geospatial, right, there onwards our job, right, like how much area extent is going, depth, all things we will make some processing tools and we will generate the as a layer actually, means it is giving as a test something, finally it will appear like a geospatial map. That is our main goal any of these handling the events. Okay. So just like I said, like we are just like started this one and it as it is very important, we thought like how really we can make use of this one. So here the main thing is flood risk actually, the how to assess with the social media markers, like especially we took the Twitter as the one of the things. So it is actually one of the student project actually, that GHMC. So they have the ArcGIS one, you can see the software where they have a lot of you can say the server. So there they are like just now sir showed like a flood, right, same issue, like they want to see the flood risk assessment. So they have everything like all infrastructure is there, but anytime an emergency it always a problem actually. So they want to analyze like what are the risk areas by looking through the conventional they will know, but there is a lot of other ways we can come to know which are prominently risk areas. You tell me for example through the social media you can say the messages, how we can tell a particular area is having more issue with some particular thing, especially like a flood, how we can tell? Yeah, drainage issue, how we will tell me? More hashtags and more only like you say like something, somebody say that this is like a overflow, like 100 people will once again say that they will say like a tick or they say like this, right, means there is severe problem is there, means like this year like what we did is like several years like which are the years like where the monsoon is there and then the this will come, right. So all things you analyze means you will come to know there is something there is lot of information coming from one place only, means what that is the place where is something wrong is there, means like whether the particular drainage. So one particular big drainage there, all the hashtags whatever you say that post are coming from that area, means that area is every time there is like every year same place the same time same like a monsoon only, so many hashtags or whatever the posts are coming, means what that is the place there is a lot of issue there, that way we can able to analyze, just like you see that one what exactly the thing actually. Of course these are the, So based on this one, we are making into finally the, you can say, where the chance of more flood risk like that actually. So it is like a basically, of course, we use it as the, it is like she is worked as a part of the project there and then just here also. So that is used direct ArcGIS only. So here this is the GHMC, you can see the area like where the Hyderabad, you can say Metro Water Works, like a sewerage board, they have the complete area under the jurisdiction. So this is the complete area where the, you can see this particular thing is studied case. So here it is like a interesting, like every day we are seeing other things, right? So all these things, but today like you see this is the additional thing. So like a Twitter data sets, it's very important actually. Normally you will not get, right? Twitter we can't see old data sets and those things. For example, I want all Hyderabad people means I will not get, that is not a thing. There is a some more thing is there background, that is called actually API. So we need to that is something called, we need to we could take a, you can say we do not take a licensing thing, means they will give only for the, you have to ask actually. So they will provide licensing, maybe sometimes cost will be there, and that is like you have to use, you have to give all document that this is data, right, should not use for any other purpose. That type of things you make me, then accordingly they will provide. Sometimes they will give for government agencies, since this is like a very important for them, they will provide for them the data set. So we can use from their handle, means they will give a complete this is called API, this is important, not conventional thing, and API they will use the anybody can't use actually, that is once again there is a, so conventionally and then only for some organization they will give, individuals, organizations, according to we can make. So they will give in that case, you see that is what I am telling. So I think this is some terminology related to the computer science terminology actually. So you see like a JSON it is called actually. So JSON means JavaScript object notation. It is like a one terminology where the, you can say JavaScript you will use, right? Anything data is there, you can represent with this particular thing. Okay. Normally transfer data we have to make, right? We can do with this one. But that will be there, right? As anybody send the, you can say the, any message, right? So you see this is the May, June, July, August, this is one thing, same. This is the place normally the flooding, you can say time or issues. Remaining season will not be much issue. Okay. So this is like a format is you are getting anybody text means normally X means like whatever the Twitter, they will not bother about where our geospatial we require actually. So they will give only their background storage will be like this. But what we are interested in, we have to spatial, we have to convert, then only we can do the spatial thing. So we need to convert that into GeoJSON. So there is always a lot of, we can say, codes are available to convert something from JSON to GeoJSON. So here, so these are the, you can say, of course, different other layers like a boundaries, all those things, shape files, water, these are all like a mandal wise. So these are the important data sets. And this is the information you see interesting, like a per common public people, it will see like this, right? We will see whenever we say like we will post like a Twitter, you will see like a, there is like a, you see. So they will lot of messages you say like this is the, like they are saying, right? That's all. But there is something like a, that will give a lot of information for us. That's what is the, if you say, background. So it is like a something, it is like a, you see this person, this keeping a post of photo means that is the, you can say, giving two important things for us. You see this one, right? Yes or no? And that person is he or she may be keeping some photo, right? So they are giving some more information. They are that time stamp will be there, date that is there, right? It is all like a called actually JSON. So it is all the information will be there like a further things. So this is this will not have much information for us. Still it is a JSON means you are converting into GeoJSON, right? So you are converting same thing, this all the information into the lat longitude this format. I think some of you are working JS means you may know, but whatever the data which is like a normally our JS software we are using, same thing you want to keep in the website, like web map you want to see, we have to convert into GeoJSON. Okay, means you are converting into geospatial format, that one, that where the all this information converting in different format. You have to rewrite this one, then automatically what will happen, same thing whatever you are seeing here, this post, right, now it will come on the map, like the person where that particular person posted the, right, we can make like this. This is one person post, like hundreds and thousands they will keep, right. First thing is filtering. Filter means like the hashtag or something you are saying, right, only like a overflow, that only all the hundreds and thousands filtered with those things. Those things will be checked like this, those things will be converted. So if you do like that, so that is the, you can say here, this is the way how to do all this conversion, and then we will show the image also. It is like a, as said, like this is like ArcGIS, normally it is not open source, it is like a, since they have the GHMC, that is already there with that them. So accordingly it is the student is worked with those things. This conversion we can do outside, but later it will come into JS portal where it is visible actually. So with this data they are building like a dashboards. So like that who are the maintenance people will be there, right? They will come to know all the issues, where the issues are there, and they can go on handle actually. So here this is the like converting this into the data, like these are all like pulling from API, this whatever is the this one filtering, then conversion. So this is a collection, so processing and giving to data, and then in between anything is there. Automation means you can't go and do image by like a one by one, right? You can do this one actually, like hundreds means you can do automation. Okay, so you see now you see previously they are, what is the thing actually, previously they are the text, you can say the messages, right? Now they are converting into geospatial things, right? This will give you a lot of like you see tweets in the 2021, 23 like that, and you see the colors are given, like multiple tweets are coming from same, that will give the, you see this is all like information given actually. Frequency of occurrence 2 times, 3 times like that, that is a thing. You see here. So that like where the you can say this color more color thick means there is a like of course each year the things, same area more number of tweets are coming means more problem. Now it is like a converted into our problem, like a geospatial things. Now we can able to address. That's the thing. So like is like a called actually the something called heat map. So based on those number of tweets, right, we can convert this. You see what is this one? It says that more frequency there means there may be a more problem there. So it's like a color, thick color means there is a more frequency, there is a lot of, you can say this one. Then to the out back at this side there is no much, and here there is no other issues. It's like that. Okay. So then now you have this Hyderabad, right? We can make this type of this drainage, right? Now what you can do, you can superimpose the tweets over this drainage map. Then we will come to know which area, like a watershed, for example, these are the like a small basins actually we can make. Like you said, like Hyderabad, whole water will not go in one direction, right? Different directions it will flow, right? So we can superimpose this one, you can something like this. So you see it is converted into like a different sub-basins, you see here, and these are all like a based on that heat maps, those things, right? So like a based on the sub-basins, these are so you see like a where the more number of, you see for example more number of tweets we saw right previously, coming more means it is getting a high rank. It's like that actually. Means now we are getting rainy season is coming, or like a flood you are forecasting means we have to be careful about that area. It's like that. The overflow points, that is like a that is getting by the this what we can call as there is like a, they are giving this information, right? So now actually, so this is like a depending upon the zones based on the indentation, and you see here rainfall data for the things based on that one, same areas whether they are the, you see high density rainfall, high rainfall overflow, like that you can see, right? So three things if we combine, like watershed area, how much is there, like a different area square kilometer, and what is the priority ranking. So you see that there is like a area, it will tell that out of this rainfall, overflow, inundation, which one is the, I can say almost they are falling in the same track or not. Okay. Getting the priority, you see almost everything is a priority in, like whether you do by rainfall by this thing same priority, your Twitter is giving same priority, and this is the same priority means rank, and this is a different rank, then it is not coming correct. Means whatever you are getting by geospatial, right, you are superimposing with our conventional data set, we are proving that whether maximum it is like a getting correct, it's like that. So it's like a liberal, like whatever we see, or we are make a maximum thing, that's accordingly we can prove. So this will give us vulnerability zones, like which really is as a vulnerable for the economies. You see from the tweets we could able to make with all the conventional things, like a more vulnerable. 2 like that, 11 means like a less. It's all go like that actually. So the same thing they will keep in the this thing. So whole area is matching and tweet is matching means there is something we need to make address this one. This is like a, they will make like a dashboards. Okay. So this is all like a making. Okay, you see channel side how the tweets are coming, we keep both means that will give the overflow things and then which drainage, then which watershed we can accordingly address that one. Okay. So it is all like a just like I said, right, this is like a you use the conventional plus tweets, so converting that to valuable tangible or not, or problem is occurring or not. It's like a made like a we can make a study what is already happened and we make a real time also to address the issue. That way. So now you got the clue, right? So how really something can be done with the data set? Yeah, there are. So you got right the way, but how really something of the simple information you are sending can be converted into geospatial and geospatial people who are working on this type of things, or really it can be used. So any questions? Where the like a thing is like a small heavy rainfall is coming and there is no much drainage to flow, there the more problem will come. That's where the things will come. So are also asking question means that area is still the problem is not addressed. It's like that. Solution means it's like a real. That Hydra, that things they will do, right, clearing anything they are occupying, those things all they will do actually. Yeah, so it's correct only, right? At other that you can easily prove that one. Quickly just one of you can tell. So it contains something like a photograph means lat longitude will be there, timestamp will be there. So that is like a. Tell me this one, yes or no? Yes, it is reliable, but only thing is you do a lot of homework you have to do actually. Use that one, lot of exercise like a so many tweets has to come from same place, so many cross checks you have to make, like that you have to prove okay, beyond the doubt that is the depth. Yes or no? Definitely useful actually. We can communicate like a multiple things you can combine and we can use. Yeah, I said like this is a seriously one of the students. We are implementing on the GHMC website, that is like their own website actually. So that is the thing. Yeah, that's all for the with all the things now. So whatever is the planned, I think last 10 days, so many things we could do like almost like we are studying is a connecting dots actually. Okay, we will stop at this point and we will move for the next one by one things. Are there two things are there important things. One is where you are there and what is the you learnt or what is the how it is useful maybe once you go back to your place. Okay, then later we will go to the validator session and then we will close the things. Okay, so that thing, and especially you are going back and you took your receipt for the your fee payment, that is already we gave earlier only, and like they are asking us to take and then to give back. They gave the complete like the information like what how much to pay, okay, that we can be in touch with Ishwaran, then you can do that one. So whatever the receipts we want, we will provide that one. So you try to take whatever the all the possible everything like receives everything now itself. If anything you miss also don't worry, we will always possible we can send those things to you. Things here, okay, yeah, okay, we can anything you want to tell. Yeah, then now we can stop for the video recording before going for the next thing.